Greetings, YouTube. It is a laudable human trait that we can outstrip some of our baser instincts and do good. That we can help others, not because we need something from them, but because they need assistance and we can give it. I know there are those that will argue that, there's no such thing as altruism. I don't agree with them. I think that we all can do things for others without accepting or expecting anything in return. And in extreme cases, people have been known to put their own lives at risk, have willing to been sacrifice their safety, their status, their very lives in an effort to help others. And so when we say that, someone sacrifices their personal time to help folks that are without homes, or because they're hungry, or because they need help, with language translation and such, because they're immigrants, or because they volunteer their time, anywhere. We think that's laudable. When someone sacrifices their time to make sure their kids have a better life than they do, we think that's laudable. And we say that. That's the way we couch that. We say they are making sacrifices to help others. Well, the GOP likes to make sacrifices too. Except when the GOP does it, they sacrifice other people. The GOP is willing to sacrifice your life, and I mean that literally, if you're a woman, or if you're brown or black or yellow or red. They're willing to sacrifice you if you're gay or queer or trans, if you're an immigrant or a non-Christian. All of those categories are people that they are willing to sacrifice if it helps to further the lives and the status of straight, white, cis, Christian men. Because in the eyes of the GOP, they are the only ones that matter. It's one of the reasons I am constantly baffled when I see people in minority groups that are publicly members of the GOP. Maybe they think that the GOP is going to give them a pass, but no. You may be one of the last brown or black people they kill, but they're still going to. If it means that they would, increase the status of a straight white cis dude by like a millimeter, they will gladly stand on your corpse. They have no problem with that. They are pandering to a dying demographic, to a demographic that is growing smaller every year in America. There are fewer white people. There are fewer conservative people. There are fewer older people. They know that their demographic is dying, that the younger generation skews to the left because the younger generation is smart. But the GOP is willing to sacrifice you. Don't ever forget that. Every time you vote for the GOP, you're laying your life on that block. You're putting your head right on that block and asking them to cut it off. They do not care about you. They will sacrifice your life in any means whatsoever to further their ends. The GOP is a death cult. Don't help them.